to the Frank for Famous channel, where we're going to be talking about topics and discussions going around Chelsea Football Club. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we know that the Premier League restart, especially for Chelsea, is going to take place June 21st. It's very imperative that we keep top 4 place or move up the table so then we can guarantee Champions League football. At the moment, we have a couple of players who are in the club or on the way into the club with Hakim Ziyech. Timo's just around the corner, and if we're looking to bring in another high-profile signing in the event of Ben Chilwell or Kai Havertz, or even signing another defender to bolster up our defense, we have to lock down that top 4 spot. We have Manchester United, Wolves, and Sheffield United right on our tails. And we know that everyone's in real motion, as there's a lot of money to be made if you're in the Champions League, and if you're going to be missing out due to this pandemic, that is going to be lost in these teams being able to sign players in the near future. What I do see is a lot of the players are coming in high spirit. Frank Lampard is bringing that energy back into the team, and I mean, you have players of Mason Mount speaking out, Azpilicueta speaking out, Jorginho, who are just excited to get the season restarted. But we have to understand that that level cannot drop. If we start to look at it as we already are holding down a place, that mindset can end up showing a lack of strength and a lack of force in our play, and we don't want to slip up when we're trying to bring in even more talents to our squad. It's very imperative that we're all on the same page, and that the season will be coming to an end, but it's going to be a long and quick couple of weeks. So we need everyone to be on the same page, and we need everyone to be fighting for that important position. And I know we can do it, and I believe if we can also convince N'Golo Kante to soon rejoin the first team, that is also going to be able to help us bolster our midfield and help protect our defensive line. And I definitely think the players are seeing Frank Lampard's vision even more, and that he is directing them towards success, and that competition coming in is going to challenge these players to give their all each and every day, and to never take their foot off the gas. So I'm excited, but we have to stay level-headed, and we'll be able to get that top 4 spot, or possibly even move up. Oh boy, Tino Anjorin. Say the name again with me, you guys. Tino Anjorin, 18-year-old prospect, talented player. He has signed a 5-year deal to extend with Chelsea Football Club until 2025. I love hearing this. I love seeing it. The youth are excited and are deciding to stay with the club because they're seeing opportunities are being given to them. They are willing to look at the future and staying with their parent club, as he's been with the club since 6 years old. I mean, he's had the likes of Manchester United, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund, all chasing behind him, interested in bringing this player in. But he has put his foot down with having the opportunity to get some first team experience given to him by Frank Lampard, playing in the Carabao Cup and also getting the opportunity to play against Everton. This player, I mean, I don't get too excited about a lot of the youth players, but for his age, he has a lot of wisdom in his play. He's able to go away from goal and be able to get enough power into his shot to, with his left and his right foot, to be able to place the ball in perfect positions with power and isn't afraid to shoot at goal with his first touch. He doesn't need 2 or 3 touches. He just needs the side of the goal, and he's going for it. I love seeing that confidence. He is a player who's willing to take penalty kicks, step up with confidence, and put it away, putting it on his shoulders. He's also willing to be that player who's going to open up space, move players in the perfect positions he would like them to be. He's vocal, and at the same time, he's not a selfish player. I love a team playing player because we know exactly what we're going to get from him. He is going to be providing as much as possible on the offensive and on the defensive end because the important role of his position is to help the team at any cost. What's beautiful about him is he's an attacking midfielder, but in the like of a box-to-box midfield role. So you would also already know that Frank Lampard is going to have a lot of interest in this player as he, yet again, has the confidence to take shots outside of the 18 and understand even if he doesn't make it, that the fact that he has that confidence is only going to get even better as he's playing more and getting more opportunities in the first team and being able to learn from a lot of our world-class players. So get excited, guys. We're seeing a turn of events. We're understanding that these youth players aren't looking for the exit anymore. They are going to be looking at the coaching staff that has been there since they were young, with Jordy Morris being on Frank Lampard's staff and having that relationship already with them. They have that trust that if they continue to work hard and they continue to increase their talents, that they are going to get opportunities to play in the first team. It's wonderful to see that we are putting our youth in positions to succeed and not just selling them off. We're building that dynasty for decades. It's a turn of events, and I'm so excited that Frank Lampard is in that coaching role because I don't think there's any manager right now who can come in with his leveled head and be able to appreciate what he has in front of him. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is Tino a player who can have an important role in the team in the near future, or is he going to be a player who will just build up his transfer value and be sold off to another club? Obviously, now that we can see that Chelsea are in the market and they are ready and have found the players that they have been scouting to bring in, we can see that we are in dire need of a left back. I think that's a very important role that we need to fulfill as we move into the next season, with it really looking like Alonso is going to be the player that is going to be leaving the club, and we are going to need that competition in there for Emerson, with I think our biggest concentration and hopes as fans for the club is that we would be signing Ben Chilwell. I think we need a very high profile left back, but let's take a second and get back to the fact of we are bringing in and a lot of youth with talent. Rumors have come across with this player named Aaron Hickey, who is a Scottish U19 international at the age of 17, who plays in the Scottish Premiership. We do know because of this pandemic, seasons of different leagues have completed, with Celtic taking the championship and his current club being out of the Scottish Premiership. So he is going to be looking for a new club to finally settle down with and be able to grow with. And I think he offers he ticks a lot of boxes. Yes, this player is young, slender, does have a lot of time as he's still a kid to build into his body, but he has tremendous pace. He has heart. Like, this kid can, if he's allowed to, will shoot from the half field. And he, as crazy as that sounds, but he also can send diagonal balls with his left and his right foot with accuracy. That's something that is very important, is that he's able to not slow down play and switch the play quickly to allow us to counterattack on teams or allow us to catch the opposition sleeping, which is something we need to add to our attack. And he can send in decent balls. I think he can definitely work on placement, but to see that confidence from a 17-year-old player is very intriguing. And he, yet again, can only get better with time. And I think players who have confidence, that is something you can't teach them. That's something that just comes with their traits. Having someone who can play in the Chelsea's youth and then build up from there could be something very exciting to have. I mean, what you think, you guys? Is there any player that I didn't talk about today that you feel is going to add to the value of the team? The Premier League is right around the corner, so there's going to be a lot of movement going on, and we're just going to have to buckle down and finally get the team rolling. So you guys, don't forget to please like. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Come on, Blues!